What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Connect Realty podcast. I think we're at an episode like 27. I lost count. Today, we have my good friend, my brother, Jeff, here. If you guys don't know who Jeff is, he is curving and serving on Instagram. He's also a Connect family, you know. Jeff bought a house with me 3 years ago.
Going
Almost
on 3 years? Yeah, going on three.
Hey, man, that's crazy how
Yeah.
fast that passes by, right? We'll get into the house purchase, but how about you just introduce yourself, tell them a little bit about you, what you do, and, you know.
Yeah, all right. I'm Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Jeff. But, yeah, curving and serving on Instagram, design hats here locally for the San Diego hat community. I'm also a mental health advocate. And yeah, just out here representing the South Bay of San Diego, and that's it. That's me. That's me.
No, it's dope, man. I'm happy that you said that because really that's why I want to have you on, right? Representing the South Bay. We're all South Bay boys, right? Like Mar Vista, Southwest, Montgomery, make that nasty triangle right there. Right? But no, all about, giving you a place to shine and letting you talk about your business, bro, because you've been killing it. Honestly, just looking on the outside in, I always give you your props. I always repost you because I love seeing, my people blow up too, right? I think like overnight you like became Insta famous.
Nah.
Yeah, bro.
No, not like that. But yeah, I got the opportunity. My buddy asked me if I had any ideas, and I have a lot. Like, oh, if I get an opportunity, I would do this, this, and that. So yeah, I got the opportunity came, and just haven't turned back since. It's just you have that one shot, you got to go all the way with it.
Yeah, bro, and your designs are fire. I guess maybe we explain to the audience a little bit better. You design hats, right?
Yes.
Mostly or all San Diego Padre hats.
Yes.
Yeah, and in different colors, in different schemes. Maybe explain that a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, part of the design process, like anyone could put any hat together. If I like green and blue, all right, yeah, that's cool. Anyone could do that, but I think for me, my approach is a little different. I wanted to resonate with the community, make it make sense, is how they say it, and they also say the hook. What is it? What is the hook? What is it connected to? How does it relate to San Diego? So my approach, I'm like 90s influence, so I try to put a lot of that 90s influence there. I like movies, I like music, so I try to put that in there, but also have it relate to the community.
And still be your style.
Yeah, still be my style.
Like something that you would actually wear out or rock.
Something that I like personally, so I try to, I use it as like my outlet, my creative outlet, and it is an expression of myself, but I do want it to cater to the community and put that emotional aspect into it. Like, I remember that moment, or I like that show, I like that artist. Like, just have it resonate with them too, so they have a positive response to it.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I think it's funny that we were talking before we started this, but you were like one of the first persons that I was like, dude, come on the podcast, right? Like right when we started it, 20-something episodes ago.
Way overdue.
We've been wanting to have you on, and one, because, we go back, we're friends of friends. We have a lot of connections. Two, you're on the blow up, right? Like your hat thing is blowing up. You got a lot of followers. Your hats sell out like the day you drop them, right?
Yeah.
That has a lot to do with not just the person you are, but the marketing that you're doing behind your hats, right? Like, there's other people that design hats. They don't sell out the first day. Every time you drop a hat, like, it's gone on Friday. I'll be like trying to get a hat, and I'm like, dude, I can't even buy one, bro. So, props to you. I'm proud of you. And then the last reason, because, you bought a house with me. I wanted you to help the audience and like tell them, the experience about that. We'll get in that a little bit. I want you to show some of your hats, show off your work a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to do the hats?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the hats. Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm just doing some business.
Michael's closing deals.
All right, let's show the camera real quick. So this is what they call the clip. This is the clip. I'll just, say, talk about the inspiration behind each one. And yeah, so this was my very first one. This one's called The Menace. One of my favorite 90s West Coast gangster movies growing up was Menace to Society. And there's a character, AWAX. He has this side baddie with a Batterman on the side. And yeah, he's wearing this one, but in an Atlanta one. So I just wanted to put that San Diego flavor on this one.
Yeah, and something different about the hats. Like people might not notice it, right? But you have like the no stitching, it's flat stitch. Right. That's what it's called. I'm learning too.
Okay, cool.
You know?
Yeah, no, that's cool that you noticed. Yeah, there's raised and there's flat stitching. If you are familiar with sports specialties hats, they are flat stitch. So I like to keep things era correct. You can't just those little details make all the difference.
Because it didn't have fat stitching when that hat came out.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the approach. So
Man, we're learning, man.
yeah,
We're learning.
this is great. So this one's Menace, and I call this one Society. So in the movie, like, there's the debate what hat AWAX is wearing. Is it navy blue or is it black? And that's forever debate. Still on the internet, on forums, there's still that debate. So why not do both? So yeah. So my next one, Society, I did it pretty much the same thing but in black, you know. And then
That's dope.
Yeah,
And
bro.
those came out last year?
These came out December 2023 and then early 2024. Yeah.
Okay. So you've been doing it for about a year. You've dropped how many hats?
Yeah, maybe 13 in total so far, and I did collaborate with my buddies on a few. But yeah, as far as me solo, yeah, like about 10, and I got more on the way too.
Yeah. What's your favorite? You don't have to go through all of them. What's your favorite?
Favorite. I have a couple. Probably
That's my favorite.
Yeah, probably this one, just because this is an original sports specialties colorway. So I had the original sports specialties one goes for maybe $250 to $400, the OG snapback. So I have the opportunity to create this in a fitted version. I did it. So yeah, this one, very proud of this one. It's very clean.
And what is that one called?
This one is the Killer Cam. Yeah. So this just in tribute to Ken Caminiti, just like we were talking about era correct, like in the 90s, this colorway. So
And you can't get that hat no more.
it's sold out. I mean, it's up to them if they want to restock it. But yeah, I did well.
I have it, but mine's got dirty. Something about those white hats, bro. Like you wear them, you put use on them.
Yeah, you put use and then the sweat. Yeah,
Did you guys hear about the rumor that the City Connect might be the old school blue color?
I did, and I'm curious to see it. When are they supposed to reveal
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah,
Soon,
because I
but
think that
Oh, so they're coming out the new City Connect. They're dropping the
but
pink
with the original
the
colorway,
the navy and
blue,
orange.
navy and
Yeah.
orange.
with the Padres right here, right?
Not sure how.
I-
Well,
Well, we'll see. They'll probably put their modern twist on that original colorway type of thing.
So how often are they gonna change that?
I don't know if it's seasonal or like
Because they had it for
because the
2
current
years
one,
already.
Yeah, maybe
For 3 years.
every 2-3 years probably rotate.
That's dope.
Yeah, they're
I like
starting
that.
to like reveal other teams' new colorways. There's some good ones out there.
I haven't seen any of them, but I guess I'm just a Padres fan, so
Yeah,
if everybody else.
yeah. Let me show.
that one's nice.
Yeah, let me show you guys just 2 more, and then yeah, we can move on. But yeah, this one I'm proud of. This one, this is like an original sports specialties colorway, but it said Chargers with the navy with the yellow outline. So San Diego Chargers, but put the Padres on it. So it's what they call a crossover, just crossover of both sports. And
So when you say original sports, what was it? Sorry,
sports specialties.
Specialty, that means there was like a style and it's just like similar to like,
Sports
like a
specialties,
throwback?
yeah, like a throwback. Sports specialties before New Era was a hat company, so they came out with that particular colorway before. So
And that used to be the Chargers hat.
yeah, so it said
Snapback.
Yeah, it said San Diego and then Chargers.
Yeah.
But I just did my own little twist, and we called this one the Q for Qualcomm, just because at one point in the 90s they both played there.
Yeah,
Like,
that's dope.
It was a good time. So yeah, this one resonated with the community pretty well, just because it brings back memories of when they used to tailgate with their dad or go with their friends there. So yeah.
But so you can't find these hats anywhere though. Like this is your personal collection of your releases, right?
Yeah, these are my personals. They're all dropped exclusively through Kaplan.
And usually the drops is, you were saying before, like 50 hats.
Yeah,
And that's the
yeah.
exclusivity of it.
That's the exclusivity of it. Small batch runs, not general. It's not a general release where there's hundreds of stock. You know,
Yeah.
just small batch and limited items, and I like it like that. Just keep that exclusivity and keep that fun in the hobby, like that excitement, the thrill of the chase. In like any hobby, I know you're with the cards.
Yeah, yeah.
You're big on the card game, and yeah, the thrill of the chase, you know, and yeah, it's a good feeling from like where you're saying outside looking in. On drop day, I'm like kind of outside looking in as far as like how are they responding to it? You know, how's sales going? Like, you know, I hope you know the response is translate to them purchasing and stuff like that.
Oh
So,
yeah, man. But I guess it shows for sure because all of your hats sell out like in minutes, right? Like the longest one was because it was like a big size or something, or
Yeah.
off size or something.
yeah, once the most common sizes are like 1/8 to 1/2. Once those are gone, it's pretty much
People are picking them up and like gifting them. Or I don't know.
yeah, or
Bigger
some,
heads.
Yeah,
Those big heads. Big heads.
Five
Like,
eighths.
5/8. Okay, yeah, they're
Not no Bruce Bochy's.
yeah 5/8. Yeah, I don't really know as many 5/8. So like on some of these releases, your chances of hitting is pretty good.
Yeah,
bro.
they're usually available in the 7 1/2 or whatever. They're usually gone.
What size am I?
1/4.
1/4.
Which is like
Yeah,
the
I
most
figured.
common size.
7 1/4 is the most
Yeah.
common. Okay, I'm basic, guys.
Nah, this guy's way more than basic.
Yeah. So something else I noticed about the hats, like your designs usually have like patches, some other symbolism or something on them.
Yeah.
Right? All of them don't have that, or do you put like for example the one that you're wearing, that one's for Jackson Merrill, right?
Right.
The patch, what does it resemble, or what was the design?
Yeah. So they call it the hook. What's the hook? What's the inspiration behind the hat? So I did this one. Did the 20-year patch. Metallic gold and metallic silver to commemorate his awards and accomplishments he got throughout his rookie season. So, you know, gold medal, silver medal, things like that. And then the 20-year patch, how I hooked it, like the 20-year patch is to symbolize his age when he started in the MLB. He was 20.
Oh, that's
So
dope.
we just
I
tie it
didn't
all
even think
in.
about
Yeah,
that.
you know, we just tie it all in. But just little details like that, just to kind of make it make sense or resonate and just hook it all together, bro.
Yeah.
So this one I'm very proud of, man. Did really well.
Does it usually?
Can I see that hat?
Yeah.
I usually feel like when there's
About to
patches,
wear
it's
it.
a more expensive hat too. Is that true?
Like, does this add value by having like extra stitching?
I think the retail's a little bit higher, yeah. Versus what they call the ones like the ones they wear on field, like plain Janes, just plain no patch. Nothing wrong with those. That's what we grew up on, you know.
This is dope, man. I really like this hat.
Thank you, brother.
And it's crazy. A lot of people.
pink?
No, that
it's
one's
white.
it's ivory. It's
it's
kind of like
ivory.
your shirt, bro, like off white because
white.
okay,
It's taking. It's
Even
picking
with
up
the
that light.
lighting,
It's
it
picking up
kinda
that
like-
light.
yeah. The colorway I chose the navy and the ivory with the white outlines because if you look at his high school uniform, it's that colorway, bro. So
The blue is nice.
just wanted to put it all together, and you know, he's from this small town in Maryland, and he's in the big leagues now, doing real well. So I just wanted to
Tribute him.
Tribute him, yeah.
Yes, this dope.
Thank you.
You know, a lot of people, or some people know, but I actually help Padre players, you know, rent their places every year. That's not a brag, but it's part of my job, right? I
It's
do
a
it.
flex.
Yeah, it's not a flex.
Low key.
But this year, I helped Maldonado find his place, and we're hoping to get one of these hats to Jackson Merrill. So Jackson Merrill, you probably won't see this video, but I hope you get your hat. And Maldonado, you know, my team, you're gonna get a hat too. Thanks to Jeff. We're gonna hook you up.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And you guys will have like one of 50, right? So that's crazy.
One of something.
You
one of
dropping them
something.
exclusives.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You gotta start numbering your hats, bro, like a special tag. Like,
I don't
this
know
is
the
a Jeff.
exact quantity, but I just know it's low batch. It's small batch.
Hey, do you ever see anybody out like in the streets wearing your hat?
Yeah, so I've
That's
seen.
not your friends?
Yeah, I've seen people out in the wild, you know, like just out and about doing their
At the
thing.
Padre game while hammered?
No, I haven't seen any I'm always on the lookout when I go to games, like, okay, what they wearing. And they'll wear some of my other buddies' hats too, and it's a cool feeling. I'm happy for them too. But
Well, that, and you probably get a lot of inspiration just from being like out at the ballpark or at a game or you know,
yeah.
just out in the city, you know?
Yeah, I'm inspired by everything. You know, just like you said, just being out anywhere, anything inspires me. Driving around, music, going to the baseball game. Yeah, it all inspires me, brother. Yeah, bro.
We need to connect. San Diego had like a black and white.
We could do something like black and white or like Chula Vista related. Any landmarks here, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, we could figure something out. Yeah, we could work something out, man. This one I wanted to like, if we were talking about hooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the theme behind it, like, yeah. To some people, this could be like a green and black hat, you know. But going back to that '90s theme, this is for Menace to Society, one of my favorite movies ever. But are you guys familiar with that movie?
Yeah.
You know Kane, one of the main characters. He has that 5.0 Mustang, and it's green, and it got the black little skirts on the side. Then I used the metallic gold and metallic silver for the Daytons. You know what I mean? And then this '92 patch. That's like the kind of era of his car, of the movie and his car. I think the Fox body is like 91 to 93, Fox body style, that 5.0 Mustang. So I just hooked it there, and yeah, this one did really well too. So I'm pretty proud of this one.
There was like a lot of people voting for like hook of the year.
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah. So there's a big podcast in New York, and they host it was their first year doing it. It's called the Hatties. So there's different categories and people nominated. One of the categories was best hook, and you know, some people left comments. Oh yeah, Curvin and Servants Kane. Yeah, so yeah.
So you were like top 3 or something, right? After voting,
there was like four candidates, and then after all said and done, I got like second.
Oh yeah, you were second.
Yeah, it was cool because
like, vote.
Yeah, I was, but yeah, it's cool because they're East Coast based, and a lot of the nominees were from the East Coast. So I was one of the only people on the ballot from the West Coast.
We got California. That West Coast bias.
Yeah,
over here, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. How does that reflect? Like, do you see, obviously, the hat community, right? You're involved in it. Do you see it growing? Do you see it competing with the East Coast? Like, how does that look? Or is it's all love?
Yeah, it's big. Maybe like around COVID time, like maybe 22, 23, it was really big because people, you know, were getting bored, and there's Facebook pages, there's IG buying and selling, reselling. It was like sneakers. It was insane.
Yeah, there was free money flying around.
New York does have those huge stores with like thousands of hats, you know?
Yeah,
like,
they do.
There's like people just go to New York just to buy hats.
Yeah, there's like mom and pop ones. There's really big ones. Yeah, the scene is big over there, but the scene is also big here in the West Coast, mainly in LA.
Yeah.
LA is always on their stuff, you know, but
that's something as a kid, I remember like going into a hat store and wanting an SD hat, and they only had the color I wanted and Dodgers or something. Like, what the heck, man? So that's why it's cool. Like, you know, you're bringing out the San Diego logo on the hats in all the colors, throwing it out there, and it's like it's really changing up the game because now it's more individualized, where every hat has a story. You know what I mean? And that's, to me, it's really cool.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Like, just want to like give the people options, like different colorways, different themes, different hooks, and yeah, like pretty much in a lot of things, it's like LA. And in California, it's LA and San Francisco. It's like, so now that I get this opportunity, I want to put SD on the map too, because to me it's super biased, but I think we're the best city in California. You know what I mean? That's why we pay the big bucks over here, and you see that firsthand in your occupation, in your career. So it's like, if I have the opportunity to rep SD, I'm gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
To its fullest. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, that's the same way I am. And that's why we get along so well. You know what I mean? We
connect. It does help that the Padres are actually starting to win. And
bro.
And then that spreads out to like
Because
Padre fans across the nation,
you see Padre gear like everywhere now, not just in San Diego.
Yeah, like when you watch it.
A lot of bandwagoners.
You could come over. Yeah, open arms.
We gotta win though. We gotta keep winning, man.
Yeah, we gotta keep winning. Be consistent.
We gotta get healthy right now. The injuries right now are kicking our butt.
Yeah.
Right. We started off the year so hot, and I'm a Padres fan. I always have I'm diehard Padres fan to where I like them if they lose, and we lost for a long time. So you're used to seeing this, oh man, another one.
Yeah.
But we're playing hot. We're playing good. Just keep that up. Keep that momentum. Hopefully get some of these injured guys back because.
Yeah, and luckily it's early still, so we have time. They have time to recover. They'll be back.
Dude, but it's sick though. Starting the year off that hot and shoving it in the face of the Dodgers. And they signed off $1 billion of players this offseason, and we still out there competing, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's so exciting. And like what you were saying, it's like you watch these away games on TV and you see a lot of Padres in the stands too. It's like, are they from San Diego and they moved there, or they're just from there and they're fans of our team? It's cool to getting that recognition.
You were trying to figure it out, even celebrities are wearing the brown as the. I know that brown matches with a lot of stuff too. But I mean, I'm sure it has to do that they're winning and they have an aura right now.
Yeah, they got that aura for
man,
sure.
And Tatis is the man right now.
He's the man. Yeah, they got some recognizable players.
He has to be front runner MVP. I'm hoping he gets it. He deserves it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he's on pace to be that dude. Bro.
Yeah, but there's so much cool stuff happening in San Diego. Today we're shooting here at my Airbnb right here in Chula Vista. Just a fresh set. I mean, we might, I don't know, I like it's comfortable. We could start shooting here more often. But I really want to start putting out the podcast more and more. I know there's been a slack in that. Started the development on my house. There's been a lot going on. We lost our office. We're going to get a new one. So we're hybrid right now. So this works for right now. But we're literally 3 blocks away from, I don't know if you guys saw this, but it's the biggest resort in the nation. Most expensive. $1.3 billion they spent on that hotel,
right?
right?
That you bring that up because last night I was with my bike crew, Baby Legs. Shout out to Baby Legs. We went all the way to the top of the parking structure. And we just saw the view. It's amazing.
It's amazing, right?
You can see Coronado. You can see TJ.
And we're literally. Well, my house sits 3 blocks away from that. So that's one of the big reasons I bought this. I knew that was coming. It's going to change the dynamic of South Bay, right? Where we're from and where we grew up. That brings in thousands of jobs. It brings in millions of people, right? Because they have convention centers. They have all of this stuff that's going on. Water park, new restaurants, docks where people could bring their boats. You know what I mean? It's going to change the whole dynamic of this neighborhood, and I'm super pumped for it, and super pumped for seeing San Diego mature, right? Especially being from South Bay, knowing what it's been for my whole life, it's gonna bring it up. We already see it start to happen in places, right? East Lake blew up, IB blew up, you know, and now it's damn, Chula Vista's next. They just sold the Chula Vista Mall to a big developer, right? They, that whole street is gonna go nuts, right? It has to because of just the influx of people that are coming in, the amount of spend, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, in West Chula Vista, it was kind of getting neglected. It was their main focus was east, but you had mentioned this and a lot of the other developments to me years ago. It's I'm man, Clinton is a genius. He knows his stuff. You told me about that a long time ago, and then now that time has come. What has it been 2-3 years in the making? And it's
more than that.
Longer.
Yeah, longer. So I think since 2020 or so they've been trying to make that work. They tried to make it for a longer time before. But I mean, it's here, man. It's opening in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, that's exciting.
It changes, like I said, it changes the whole dynamic of the neighborhood.
And then the East Street project.
And not only here, though. Yeah, that's another thing going on, right? Not only here, but boom, we talked about this 4 years, 5 years ago, right? Like, if you guys want to buy, bang, buy right here. There's a little development. There's a city going on in Otay Ranch, right?
Right.
There's like so much stuff going on over there too. A Hollywood movie set, right? Like all kinds of crazy stuff. And we talked about it before, almost 3 years ago now. We did bought, right? And so I'm pumped about it. It excites me because I know that all of it is gonna pay off. Like not just me, not just for me, but for all my people, right? Like you, Tracy, you guys listen to me about the condo out there, and like, dude, sky's the limit. Like it's literally gonna about to take off, and I'm pumped for everybody.
Yeah, I'm excited, and yeah, there's just so much going on. And like you said, when you and I had this conversation years ago, it was just like dirt and hills, and you're like, watch, believe, trust me. And I was like, all right, yeah, I trust you, bro. And look at it now, and it's like, yeah, the it's pretty much done as well. When is the like the expected opening for that?
I think it's May 15th.
Coming up.
15th,
I thought it was like June or something.
No, May 15th.
Wow.
They're gonna open.
That's nice.
They have the water park that you could get day passes to. Go hang out if you need a place to stay. You got the Airbnb, you know.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be half the price or a fraction of the price. A one room over there a night is $500,
$500.
and
Starting.
I think they're doing 2-night minimums, right? This is 4-bedroom house that we'll give you for $500 a night, right? Like
It's a stone's throw away.
you're
Like,
gonna sleep. I can see it through the window right there.
we can. It's right there.
It's beautiful, bro. Every time I drive past that thing, I'm like, yes. Nah, super pumped about that. But let's shift gears a little bit. We'll talk about real estate. That's what we're here to talk about. The market has slowed down a bit. Unless you're a buyer. If you're a buyer, it's a great time to buy. Michael just got a new escrow. Tell him a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're using a down payment assistance program. It's conventional. It's not even FHA. So yeah, you can go conventional. And they also help with closing costs as well. So that's pretty much covers everything, you know, like.
And you got a huge credit for your
And I
buyer.
got credits.
Not just credits, a huge credit, almost 20 grand of credits.
Yeah, it was 15,000 in credits. So yeah, there's a lot of different options you can do. You know, like some people don't have a lot of money saved. You know, and sometimes you gotta go that route. You know, so if you really want a house and there's a way, there's so many different things that we could do to help you out.
Yeah, depending on your situation, that's why we always stress, like, make an appointment with us, talk about your options, and then we'll build a plan to get you to where you want to be, right?
Especially like you're saying in this market where it's kind of a little slower, the rates are kind of high. So sellers are willing to negotiate with you, give you credits, lower the purchase price a little. But later on, when the rates hopefully go down, you're not going to see none of that.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to win an offer.
Yeah, it's like one of these lulls in the market that's not. It's different, right? It's like it doesn't feel right. Something's off, right? So right now is the time to like rush and take advantage of that opportunity because once the buyers come back and everything starts going crazy again, you're not gonna get down payment assistance offers accepted. You're not gonna get $20,000 or $15,000 in closing costs. That's not a normal thing. And now that we have that, it's like, take advantage of it while it lasts, right? It's like a winning lotto ticket at the store. It's almost like having a 3% interest rate. Like a lot of people when that happened, they rushed to it, right? And everybody was like, give me that chocolate, And now it's like, shoot, I don't think we're gonna see 3% interest rates for like another 3 to 5 years, 5 years, And I'm thinking optimistically, like, right now it's one of those times like, if I could buy, I'll probably buy it again and try to take advantage. Really.
Yeah, the question that they always ask is like, when's the best time to buy? It's like, there's not really a best time to buy. It's when you can
ready.
buy, when you're ready to go.
Yeah. And only you know when you're ready, right? We went through it, right?
Right.
We talked, we went to go see some new builds. You guys were like back and forth, like, damn, I don't know. And then you got married, and then you were like, dude, it's time. Like, I gotta buy, right? And you hit me back up. We saw places, fell in love with one, and it was like boom, 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 meant to happen. Got a steal of a deal on it, right? It was kind of similar situation.
Yeah. It was beautiful. We love the area. We love our place. Every day is like, I love our home. I love our home. So it's a great feeling, but like I just wanted to compliment you guys because like us, the general population, we need people like you guys to educate us and to find things in our best interest, and like the resources that you guys provide with these down payment assistance programs and these other programs that that you guys talk about. We wouldn't even know about this if it wasn't for you guys in Connect.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. That's what we try to do is educate our people, you know, and not only that, but like it's a process, right? I'm not a salesman. I'm not over here trying to rush you into a house, right?
Right.
Like literally, we went for like a 2-year period where it was like you know, let me know when you're ready, type thing.
Yeah,
I'm not going nowhere, you know.
Right, yeah.
I'm building up Connect. I'll be here in 20 years from now, right?
Yeah, and that's the difference.
Yeah,
those little things make all the difference. No pressure sales, like just at our pace, and we really appreciated that because after a house, I mean, I don't think that kind of purchase gets any bigger for as far as a home.
No,
you know,
there's nothing.
So
But like making that process easy and like no speed bumps, right? Like making that a easy transaction, an easy transition, because like for you guys, case, like you guys had to move from 2 different places and like all of this stuff, like there was a lot of moving pieces, and you know, we put the puzzle together, right? And it's not only me, it takes a whole team. Like we have to be on the same page, right? We have to be groovy and we have to be, hey, this and that. We almost bought another house, right? Imagine you guys would have bought that one, right? Yeah. And you're like, nah, we're not feeling it, and then boom, walked away. Yeah, call it a day. You know, that's easy. You know, like that's how it should be, right? There shouldn't be no pressure. There should be focusing on our clients and making sure that you guys have the best representation and the flawless transaction, right? Yes, that's kind of what Connect is about: educating our people, making sure that you guys feel comfortable. How's it?
Yeah, more easy flowing, more motivated. So like we work together, you know, because you're not just gonna force someone to buy when they don't want to buy.
Exactly,
you know? That doesn't happen.
It's like trying to sell someone a chocolate donut and they're like, "Dude, I'm vegan" or something. You know, like and I see it out there a lot. You know, I'm sure other people see that too, and it's not only in houses. It could be a lot of things, right?
Cars.
Or we're talking about hats, right? All of your hats, you're trying to make them for people to generally like them, right? But some designers, they're making like some flashy hats. Nobody wants them, right? Like that. Hey, well, like that's your style, but ain't gonna fly with everybody.
Right. Yeah. And kind of along the lines of what you're saying, it's the approach. It's like there's 1,000,001 ways to close a deal, but it's the approach. Like, buy this now. Like, oh, you should or you have to. Like, but you could also say it in a different way. If this is not the one, then it's not the one for you. We could move on to something else or something. You know, just put the buyer at ease. You know, because it is a stressful experience. It is a scary experience because you're committing like 30 years to it, and it's like. Yeah, but with people like you guys help, you know, relieve that stress, and you guys put it in terms for us regular folks to understand. So it's appreciated, man. Like,
how's it being a homeowner, bro?
It feels good.
Like, you went for a long time renting or living with your mom, or your pops. Like, you're a homeowner now,
right? Yeah, it is a dream come true, and it's like it's a goal. It's, you know, like. A lot of the things we have now, we used to pray for it, right? Like, and we got it. And it's just like, you have to remind yourself that because life does get hard. But then you think about where you're at now versus where you're at 3-5 years ago. You're at a different place now than where you were. So
it's all about having those goals, bro, and keep crushing them. Man, I know we talk about it a lot, right?
We do, man. And it's like creating new comfort zones. Once you reach this comfort zone, create a new one and a new one. And I see you all the time. I love seeing your stuff on IG. You're motivating. You could tell you're highly motivated, but you're also motivating the people and just kind of spreading that good energy, man. And it's greatly appreciated, brother.
Yeah, like with hats, you make them a certain way because you want to be relatable. You know, we're doing the same. We want to relate and just say, hey, we come from the same background. We're not this flashy agent or doing all the most, but we're just trying to do our job and do it right.
Yeah, definitely. It makes a difference, like how your guys' approach and your guys' demeanor, like your energy. It's not pushy. It's like people could feel that kind of energy, and it's like some people don't have that backbone, and they'll just do it because they felt pressured to. But then at the end of the day, they're not happy. But
then how am I sleeping at the end of the night? You know what I mean? Like that's not how I want to be.
Right.
Like, that's not the person that I am, right? So, and I know that for Michael too. Like we're not gonna be like feeling right if we put someone in a bad situation or in a shitty house. You know, like that's not what we're about. But I could confidently say like, dude, like all my clients, they're happy, right?
Yeah.
Like they're comfortable, they're happy, they're like enjoying home ownership, right? Yeah, home ownership is one hell of a thing, man. It's literally like I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but like I pay my mortgage and I'm like, hell yeah. Like I see that number go down, I'm like, yes, bro, I got some equity in there. I'm feeling good. Ah, man, this week was hard.
It's a sense of accomplishment, you know?
Yeah.
And especially if it was your goal and you always wanted that, it's like makes you feel better, you know?
Yeah, and then like you leveled up. What's the next level? Right? I know we're big, like reading books. You're a big reader. I appreciate you always giving me like, boom, read this one. Something cool happened today. Tim Grover reposted my story. I was like, dude, that's sick. You know who Tim Grover is?
No, or
probably, but he trained Michael Jordan. He was Michael Jordan's trainer.
Oh wow.
And then he also Kobe. Like a bunch of basketball players, he trained them. But like he started. So I was watching a story of him. He actually started in a gym, like a 24-hour fitness.
He didn't
gym.
make the high school basketball team, right? Jordan or something.
Jordan maybe, but that's not when he started coaching.
Oh, okay.
So he started training them. They were losing to the Pistons a lot because the Pistons were like outpowering them, like
out-muscling them,
out-muscling
more
them.
aggressive. Yeah.
Out-muscling
They
them.
won in
And
89, I think.
And when he saw that, he wrote 15 or 14 letters to everybody on the team, everybody on the Chicago Bulls, except for Michael Jordan. He's like, dude, Michael Jordan's gonna hire me, like he's Michael Jordan. So he wrote a letter to everybody else, and Michael Jordan found his letter in somebody else's locker and gave it to someone and said, call this guy, I want to see what he's about. It was a kid, like boom, they gave him a shot, and then he became Michael Jordan's trainer, bro. Like that's crazy.
That's amazing, yeah.
And like, just like, so his first book is called Relentless, like that relentless approach, bro. It's nuts. Like, there's something in me that I have, and I think that we all share that, right? Maybe it's a South Bay thing, or maybe it's like where we're from, but like, I have this feeling like I can never stop. Like, I gotta go for my next thing, my next goal, my next goal, my next goal. And it just puts me it keeps me hungry. It keeps me hungry, right? That's why I relate to his book so well, because I'm relentless. And the last book he come out with is called Winning, and it's just saying like, you know, once you win, you can't stop because then you're losing, right? So you're constantly chasing that win, right? Like, it's just read the book. It's an amazing book, but he reposted me today. That was cool.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, bro.
It's cool that it's coming together because I went through a hell of a week. We demolished my house, bro. I'm sure everybody's seen it on Instagram and stuff, but like first time when I walked into that house, I'm like, my breath went away, like completely out of me. Like I almost passed out. I was like, and I walked into that house, you know, hundreds of thousands of times, like every day after work or whatever. Walked in, took out my stuff, put it down. This time I walked in and it was like, what the fuck what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. And so we're dealing with that, building the house, huge learning curve, trying to like figure it all out. I'm doing owner builder. I have a buddy, my boy Haram, who's helping me out. He runs the stairs with us every Wednesday.
Nice.
So without him, I'll be lost, man. So I owe him a lot. But he's definitely showing me kind of the ways, and I'm learning a shitload because it's crazy, man. I've hired some trades and they're helping me, but it's a big project. I'm super excited to see it come. As long as I don't run out of money. That's the scary part. It's like, dude, I gotta watch every little spend now.
So as far as the budgeting like that, you have a spreadsheet or are you monitoring it? Like,
I'm putting it on a spreadsheet and then like what's paid out so far and everything. And I'm learning, man.
Yeah.
It's a whole new thing. I mean, I've ran jobs before and we've done some flips and then obviously like this house, and it's completely different.
Right, yeah, but that extends your knowledge base. It's like you see everything from the ground up to selling it to refurnishing it or renovating things. Like you've seen it all, bro. So that's good.
It's definitely growth, and you know that uncomfort feeling. It only means that you're growing, right? So maybe I'm addicted to that. I just want to keep chasing that. And putting myself in uncomfortable positions, right? Because I want to keep leveling up.
But not only that, it motivates the people around. Like that motivates me. Like, damn, Clinton's doing this. Like, I want to do that one day, and I'll know exactly who to go to. You know, like, someone I trust too. So it's like even better.
Yeah,
you know?
and it opens all kinds of doors, dude. I feel like I'm like forming this super team of people to like help me out and like build my house. It's crazy. It's like
a game.
Connect
almost.
Force.
Like a little game.
It's called Connect Force, bro.
The Connect Force.
Connect
I
Force.
like it. I like it.
We gotta keep growing the Connect family.
Definitely, yeah, man. You guys are doing amazing things, not only in business but in life and with family and everything. The community, like, it's very admirable what you guys do for the community, man. Much love, much props and respect, bro. Like, you guys are doing it, man, and the family is growing. You know, and
You're
Family's
part
growing.
of it too.
Yeah, I'm part of it.
Hey, the
We have to
family-
meet cool people like you.
yeah, man, I'm part of it, bro.
Put you up, bro. We'll hold you up. Sell some sell some hats, sell some houses. You know.
Yeah,
We
bro.
got it all going on. The family's growing real.
It's
We
all
got-
about networking.
Yeah, we got the Curvin and Serving family.
Yeah.
Hope you guys could tap in, hit a follow on Connect. If you haven't already, you know, follow the podcast, hit that like, subscribe. We really appreciate having you here today, man.
I appreciate it, man. It's an honor to be here, and
Is it what you thought it was gonna
it's
be?
overdue. Yeah. It was like I already know like your guys' style and approach. Like you guys, it's every day for us. You know what I mean? It's another conversation, another day. It's just on film. So no, I had a great time, and thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, bro. You're welcome back anytime, man.
I appreciate
we
it,
gotta
man.
follow up on the Jackson Merrill story.
Hey,
man.
yeah, let's follow up on that. I've never been on a platform like this before, so can I say a little thank you to my folks? But thank you to my wife, Trace. Trey. And then want to say thank
Shout
you.
out Tracy.
Hey,
She holds it down.
Yeah, she's fam too.
She's family.
She's fam too. And
Nothing but love. And we already did the blood bank video. So Tracy works at a blood
Oh,
bank.
that hurt. I went with you.
yeah.
So Tracy works
Oh,
at a
that
blood bank.
Padres shirt.
Yeah.
Padres shirt. I still have it.
So that's Tracy's all love. Amazing. You're lucky, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I am. And also want to thank Kaplan. Without Kaplan, none of this hat stuff would be anything. I want to shout out my boy B, Plus Size Brian, SD Cat Fever. They put me on. I wouldn't be here doing this without them. Brim Della Brim, MJ, my dog, and then my little nephew, Johnny South Bay. And last but not least, Chris Ochoa.
Yeah, we got
After Hour
shout out Chris.
Studios. Yeah, we got to big up Chris. Shouts out to the shooter every time.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, and yeah, just keep doing your thing. And if there's any way I can support and help you guys grow, I'm all for it, brother. Thank you guys for having me, man.
Appreciate it. Until next week, stay connected.